Part of our analysis and the formations.
Yes, Mark, on looking at Chippa, they'll be going with the traditional 4-4-2, having the big boys up front, and they'll be looking, as for Baroka, they will be having 5 in the midfield, where Piri will be very, very vital in terms of the creativity. But yet again, with Masia not being there, they'll require as well Mbuli to be inside the box whenever.
Now Hanamub and that left foot, let's see what he can conjure up. Drills it into that penalty area. Now Baroka would move up one place on the log, although Celtic are playing later tonight. And Chippa would remain in the bottom two. This is a chance up front for Damons, and a good bit of defending from Farmer. Back into the lineup for today, Gregory Damons. Good run here.
Good run from Damons. With that creation from Quem playing a little bit deeper, it allows Damon to have those runs using his speed behind it.
Good corner, touch there from Masuluke, but Damon's really got a nice bend on. Positive start. That's a good call from the linesman. They would certainly be in the bottom two now themselves. That's been that's how poorly they've done over the last 4 months. It's a good parry away there from Masuluke. Always helps to have a good goalkeeper, big goalkeeper I should say. Look at him stretching there. Taken by Monama in the middle, and Mosele forward. That's a great little ball. Kamatuka with his first touch. Just took a little bit too much on that, you fancy, and maybe looked a little uncomfortable on the left.
In control of that ball because you're a right-footed player. Whilst you're a left-footed player, it'll be easy for you to let it go to your left and to be able to decide.
Mahopa was the other. There with the right foot, and you expect him to wrap the left around it. There's also the pace of Mtetwa to do. Goalkeeper still not satisfied. Referee is, though. We can get on with it. What's he going to do, Hanamub? Players in there already. It's called inside. Farmer got a touch. And then the effort against Farmer again. And it's cleared away. The team Chippa is back from suspension now. Well, it was Farmer who headed it against Weapon with Chippa from their fullback position. Here's Gebhardt. He gets a decent ball in. Mahopa with a flick on. The danger zone is the danger still there. And Mbule with the over. There's the first flick on from Mahopa. There was a second one in here. And then Mbule under some pressure from Mtetwa. Game for Chippa. Looking for Damon. It's good cover in defence from Gebhardt. This is the strength, though, of Evenga, who's going for goal. That's a pretty powerful strike on the outside of the foot from a fairly
striker to do, especially with his big body. Used his big body very well. Had an opportunity
to go and to go and stand one side first. The referee just checking on the free
defend for the team. And also when you need him inside the box, he'll forever be there.
He did miss that horrible sitter against Cape Town City the other week, but he's done very well in front of goal. Second season for him in the top flight. Hanamub now with his left foot. Masuluke with a little bit of midfield movement with Monama. He picks it up again, and that's a very good save from Watenga. Then the flag is up. That was an excellent chance, a move.
Good into pass there by Piri. Good run that Monama had, but what a good goalkeeping. You know, making himself big, forcing Monama to go, you know, on an outside the goal where he doesn't see it clearly, and makes it very difficult for Monama to be able to score there. But a good goalkeeping from
that full. What can he set up? Good pressure from Mosele. Tenga's given it away. Mosele! Wonder! Bad mistake by the goalkeeper, and Baroka make them pay. Goodman Mosele does not turn down the invitation, and it is Chippa United who
opening. He's inviting Watenga to play so that he can intercept, and that's a goal that's given. And I'm sure Baroka will be very grateful for that goal.
But look at the persistence there of Mosele. He was tracking the ball as it went out wide. There he's putting pressure on him, Tetra. There he runs across and he picks up the straight pass from Watenga. Deserves that goal, Mosele.
Yeah.
It's as much as one put on his plate, but he did go and dish himself up the food before he took it off the plate.
And as a midfielder, you opening up that passing line as if you don't see it, just to try and bite to the player to play that ball. That's what Mosele did with Watenga, quick to come back and reform that defensive block.
Well, Damon's full of promise as he pushed forward, and he ended up in the end here picking up a yellow card on the good driving run here in the end. Damon's with the ball inside, chance at the back, it's going to be smacked, and Damon's has done well to keep it in play. Flags up though. Let's just check on that offside. We are going to have another change in the Chippa ranks. Maybe needs a little style advice from you, but otherwise continuing strong. Here comes Quem. Is he going to fire? Quem! Wonder how close that was. Rising all the time for number 5.
That's a good drive there from Quem. Unfortunately not on target, but as a striker that's what you want to do. You want to keep knocking, because if you don't shoot, normally you don't. And every player that is in Chippa's t-shirt, they always also want to be part of the history making of the club by winning the trophy.
Back into the danger zone here, and opportunity. Flag or a whistle went. It was there is a chance to clear their lines. We're going to have a double change momentarily for the visiting side. Lenky's lovely touch for Damon. Needed a better first touch. Was good defensive work as well for the youngster.
Allowing the player just to get in front of him, Damon to get in front of him, is always dangerous, but good recovery. I think because of his speed, he can always be able to recover those, but you, as defender, you're not allowed. You can't do that, especially.
Bulu forward. The chase is on here all of a sudden from Kamatuka. Now, what's the referee going to give here? Free kick outside the area. They were just caught for pace there. Mobia was not involved there at all, and Watenga
is not even sure whether to come out or not. I think the better communication between Mobi and Tetra.
Watch how this all worked with that ball over the top. Then moment's hesitation and good persistence from Kamatuka. Wow, how close was that to being inside the area, number 1, and number 2. Goalkeeper might have got himself in a bit of trouble here had the referee not been as benevolent as he has been.